Hi YouTube, this is Matt McIntosh and this is going to be video 12 of the update on the island. Thought I'd do something a little bit different with this one and show you some of the kind of assets that I've been creating using Silo. So to start off with, I'll just show you the landscape. So at the moment there's about 16,500 triangles in the actual overall landscape. And as you can see, it's quite quadded. It tends to follow the actual flow of where the paths are going to be. And what this should mean is that when I come to map it properly, I should be able to get textures going in the directions that I'm wanting to, and the pathways looking correct. I've also been kind of doing a lot of construction of buildings at the moment. And what I would say is a tip to any kind of novices out there, and I've seen this through personal experience, so it's not as though I'm just making this stuff up. I've seen people actually create blocked out objects in place and then try to actually build all the detail into it. Here's the tip, okay? When you start building things, make sure that when you create your objects, they are lined up with the origin axis. And that way, when you start creating things, all you need to do is slide the points around rather than getting it at weird angles where you're not going to have the same control over it. So always kind of make your models off at the side. And once you're happy with the overall shape, if you need to do any changes, you can do it quite easily here. And then once you're happy with that, move it into position, and that should be your final model then. Obviously these things are quite high poly for what they are, but I am going to be looking at doing an optimization pass. I mean, this is 6,391 triangles. I'll be looking at going over that and just getting rid of any of the polys that I'm not particularly happy with, or just don't bring anything to the actual model. So I'll be stripping all that sort of stuff out. But for the kind of visualization process of what I'm happy with here, I can then kind of take that into Unreal and give it a test so that I'm happy with it as an overall. But at the moment, the level is roughly standing at about 53,000 polygons. So I'm aiming at about 250,000 as the upper limit for this, which should run perfectly fine in Unreal. I'm just going to jump over to that so that we can see what these models are looking like now in Unreal. And yeah, the town's starting to come together. I just need to start putting in more detail for the other buildings that are still blocked out. But yeah, I mean, it's starting to get a bit of a look and feel to it now, so I'm quite pleased with how it's coming together. You can see one of these buildings that I've been working on, and a sort of a pub kind of thing. What I'm going to do with this one is actually make this the doorway to getting out onto the garden sections at the back. So you're going to have to kind of, I don't know, find some sort of secret key or something that's going to let you past a guard, because what I'm going to do is make this section here too hard for you to actually get over the top of. I'll probably just put a blocking wall or something there to prevent people coming down and then just jumping straight onto these. You're going to have to go through this kind of funneled area, and at the moment that's just got a single-sided poly that prevents you kind of going in that direction. I've also been kind of excavating this little area down here, so I'm going to expand this out and it goes underneath the town centre. I'm thinking of putting kind of subterranean shops or something under here, maybe another kind of I don't know, tunnel section. But yeah, that's kind of where it's got to at the moment. So if you're liking what you're seeing, please like and subscribe to my channel. And again, thanks for watching.